Okay, so I didn't have time to make a exactly formal video here. I am currently dealing with this situation. So I can only do so much, but I did hear some big news about the Nikon Z8 possibly coming out in August. Now this is coming from, I believe it's Canon Watch. I will have everything linked below so you know for yourself. But it is a little bit odd that it's not coming from Nikon Rumors, and it is something that kind of conflicts with what Nikon Rumors has said in the past, saying that the Nikon Z8 is coming, but it's coming way in the future. And well, August is basically a few days from now. But I want to give my reasons why I think it makes sense for the Nikon Z6 to come out sooner rather than later. Now, I'm not saying that... What's up, buddy? Can I talk? Now, I'm not saying... Come on, man. How can I do a video if you're doing this? Okay, so that was not working, and he is currently taking a nap, so I get a few minutes to possibly finish this video. So the reason I think that it makes sense for a Nikon Z8 to come out sooner rather than later, and for a Nikon Z8 to come out in general, is kind of a marketing ploy for Nikon. So the Nikon Z9, when it came out, it didn't necessarily have a whole lot of units to ship out. It was mostly just to get the name of Nikon out there, showing that they had an amazing flagship camera, that they could do autofocus, and that they were really going to be a big player in this new mirrorless game. So I think that was one of the main reasons for the Nikon Z9 to not only come out, but to bring down that price and to drop it down and really make a splash, showing that they were $1,000 cheaper than the competition. So for a Nikon Z8 to come out really makes a lot of sense, even if they have just a very short amount of supply. Not saying it's gonna necessarily come in August, but even if they don't have that much, just being able to get it into the hands of YouTubers and to at least some people, and talking about how great this camera is and all the good moves that Nikon is making in the market, it makes sense for them to come out with this camera basically for the marketing purposes. And when the supply chain issues actually do clear up, then that's when we will actually see this camera. Now, as far as the specs on this camera, anything I say is pretty much speculation at this point, but there has been some rumors that it will be like an 8K type camera, somewhere around that 45 megapixel sensor like the Nikon Z9. Simon, the Ordinary Filmmaker, expects this to come in somewhere around $400 cheaper than the R5, with a little bit better specs, similar specs, but a little bit better considering it's been 2 years. I tend to agree with him mostly. Now, he does think it's gonna have the same sensor as the Nikon Z9, which is a stack sensor, and that's honestly hard to believe because stack sensors are traditionally much more expensive than regular sensors. So it doesn't make sense for them to be able to bring that out in a $35,000 to even $4,000 price range, especially considering with the $5,500 that they're putting into Nikon Z9, I think they're probably cutting it very close, if not taking a loss on that camera. On the flip side of that argument though, if they are able to use that same sensor, they can buy it in an even bigger bulk, giving them maybe a discount on their sensors overall, as well as all the R&D going into that sensor has already been done. So maybe it does make sense for them to bring that stack sensor to the Z8. If they do that, then that alone is a pretty incredible update over an R5. If they can bring it somewhere around that $3,500 to $4,000 mark with a stack sensor doing 8K 30, it's just going to be an incredible camera, and maybe it will bite into the Z9 sales. Probably not, just because of the type of people that get that camera are getting that camera. And it's going to be an exciting time to be a Nikon shooter. I will say, if this camera really is being announced in August, we should start hearing a lot more about it very soon. And maybe get that pre-order finger ready if you think you're possibly going to be able to get this camera. But that is all for now. That was just some big news. I wanted to get it out to everyone. I will have the article linked down below, and you should be seeing a video here on the screen. It's a video I put a lot of time and effort into. It's quite a bit different. It's not necessarily going to be a video for everybody. It's basically me trying to create a Peter McKinnon coffee montage and just seeing if I could possibly do that. I spent a lot of effort on it though, and I would really like if you could go check out that video and maybe give me your inputs on what I could do better. If you've liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. And until next time, peace.